Oh, if we're gonna be getting rid of this area, I might as well get all the resources out from it. It looks like this coal was the only ore we had here, but we got rid of that. Good guys, welcome back into another episode of Timelocke. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I am too. Another episode, another day closer to Christmas, as we are. I hope everybody's having a great holiday season so far. I know mine's been interesting, but anyway, so today, what we got on the chopping block is we're going to be getting these walls moved up. So that'll be where we're starting today off. So I don't know how much more we're gonna do this. I just know that at least starting here is going to go up. I don't know if the layer under it we are going to take up or not, but as we wait, I will do this. So I hope that today we can get some more progress, because last episode, honestly, we ended up making the place look worse and better. I completely tore stuff down. I had a lot of brainstorming. It was a mess of me trying to make more end up happening. The area and planning how things are going to go, which is really nice in my brain to plan how everything's going to go. But then, tearing down stuff and more staircases and hallways to make, just that'll be overwhelming, I think, eventually, with the amount of stuff as our world turns into a maze. Next thing I'm worried about is if we're going to have enough cobble to get through all this. Because I didn't think it was going to take this much. I was like, do I grab cobble? I was like, I got a couple stacks on me. This should last. But it might not. Actually, okay, we are now up to here. This will be the last area that I set her off. We go through and break all of these. There's a little pig up there. This will be one of the walls done. I'm trying not to fall. If I fall down there, that's not going to be ideal at all. I don't think it'll kill me because we're not falling from as high up as we were. But that's still extra food I need to go get, and I don't really want to go get. Another thing we gotta plan is what we're gonna do with this room right here, because now that we have made another 8 rooms to go build, I gotta make plans for the original rooms. And then as we do this, favorite thing, the train station gets neglected the more progress we make towards other stuff. But maybe it wasn't meant for us to. Oh, maybe it wasn't meant for us to do a train station at this point. Is what I'm wondering. With the way that we've done everything but one, makes me wonder if even necessary. But we are just about to the end of this, and then we got to figure out how I'm gonna torch section up. I want to definitely want to do some symmetry with it, so that it doesn't look too bad. I mean, hey, we didn't end up doing too bad. I was worried, but we're gonna have maybe half a stack to spare at the end of this. And okay, so now this is all gonna get covered up because the staircase was only so I could get up and down. So that means let's go look at this. That threw me off an episode ago when that happened. An episode 2 ago that happened. But so now this drops down. So then what I want to do is I either want to figure out some type of stripe design I could do. Like what we could do is have like the center be these blocks going up and down, which that could possibly look cool and just give a bit more variety to this. I am kind of a fan of. And we also got to figure out the bottom down there. So to start this off, I don't know why, but my mind keeps thinking this is the staircase down, which honestly would have made a lot more sense to have the staircase go here, stop for a moment, and then keep going. Which is really weird because I never planned for the staircase to go there. Now my mind wants it to be there. Oh well. I gotta go down, all the way down. So anyway, so what I did off is I got rid of the stupid portal. As you can see, I have the pickaxe in my hand off. So this another portal is now missing, meaning we got a nice straight path to down here. And so if you didn't see what's going on, this was originally how I ended up connecting to here. Then I decided to drop it 2 more blocks. And this is going to be how we connect up to the staircase going down. So this goes a little bit more, and then this will take a turn this way. And then eventually, so I need to mine that eventually, but oh well, I'm not bothered at this moment. So next thing on the chopping block is going to be how we deal with this. I keep throwing my sword next. I don't know why. Yeah, I know Q is next to W, but still. So part of me wants to get rid of this. Because last episode I was gonna try it out, but I just felt like that made it more claustrophobic down here than I wanted it to be, and it made the space feel a lot more limited. I'm already onto the final pickaxe. Oh my gosh. Tearing through these 4 pickaxes I made and the 2 shovels. Okay. So now if we leave it there, but I do like the idea of striping it down the middle, which I won't do that today. I'll probably wait till I was gonna say wait till after I torch, but I could just torch the center stripes, and that could look good, and it could be in like a rounded pattern, which I don't want to knock off yet. Okay, so maybe we'll do that next episode. But for the moment, we need to do this part. Okay. So we got a tiny bit of this. So what I'm thinking is we will make the bottom part of this. Okay, that's enough. So we're gonna make the bottom part of this this stone. Again, just like how up there is. I don't know. I'm a big fan of these stone slab blocks. They're one of my favorites to play around with. And so we don't lose the center. Let me make this out of wood so that we don't lose it. Nope, don't mind that. Just trying to not waste too much time. And then I was thinking about it last time. We were talking about the ladder situation. I think I'm just going to do ladders on this side. So, not even going to worry about the ladders on that side at all. Just because they'd be in a weird spot and stuff like that. I'll leave the torches for now. But we don't have a crafting table down here yet. And it's tradition to put a crafting table every place we go. So, this hallway will be used for a little while. So, we can drop one here. Oh, okay. I'll just make a handful for now. Don't need to go like overboard for it. But just enough that we can at least start. I talk about this every time, but these slabs are always so finicky. I've been trying to place them and stuff. It's just they're just a complete pain. You gotta I don't know even where the special hitbox on these blocks is. I just know that I miss it every single time I try to do it. Okay, so that wasn't a lot, but it was enough of a start, so make my brain slightly happier as we know what we're doing. Next thing I want to do is at least layer some wood around this part, because whether or not I do all of this wood, I at least want there to be a ring of it to show that it moves. This also means that we can get rid of this pathway now. Reason to keep this. I'll take a torch back. And we can cover the ring up. I'll keep that part, which luckily we don't have to worry about since I mined it down. It will two more logs should do it, and we will have a wooden ring around this bottom part. And plus, mobs can't even spawn on side blocks like that, so we don't even have to worry about mobs spawning there. But this is where my vision kind of runs out, and I lose the idea that I it's a bit of an issue because with everything going off the cuff as I'm doing it, really simple for me just to forget how I want to do this. Anyway, since we're just sitting here trying to think on how to do this, I might as well finish placing some more of these. Because then my brain can at least, check off one simple thing. My mouse, I will get a new mouse eventually. Well, the problem is, I don't know if we talked about it before. I probably mentioned it at least once. I don't like this was a really cheap mouse I got with my first ever laptop. 2018 or it's been a long time. So if you're watching this down the line, that was like 7 or so years ago. So if you're like, oh crap, that was like 10 years ago, then hey future, how's it going? Hopefully still around. You never know anymore. But I like the feel of this really cheap mouse that I was given, and I've tried other mouses, but nothing has like been satisfying to me. Is it just because I'm too close? Is that why they're not working? Is that it this whole time? Kind of funny if it is. With this one being the back wall, we will probably want to make this flat. If not, we'll at least want to make this block go up. Hmm. Can you not? Can you not place on there, or is it because I'm not high enough to place it? Or is it an even weirder? Okay, that's very strange to think about. How you need to be. Oh, that's really weird. Break that block too. Put that back. But if we just put these, I'm assuming you can put. I don't know if you can put ladders on there. We'll have to check if you can, because if you can, then I just wasted some stone. Okay. So then if we do that, then the ladders can go down there, and that'll lead us down to this section. I think we're just gonna have to wait on this. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, and it's better off to wait and try to figure it out than just do it and hope it works. So yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna leave this part at of this. We made some good progress on it. Next thing I want to work on is be this stuff. But that does mean we're gonna need some more resources and stuff like that. Cut some of this down. I'm gonna move this craft table to here, and I'm gonna go take this chest upstairs with the diamonds and the obsidian. Just so we don't lose it. put it? Let me put it in this corner for now. It won't do any harm right here. It's cool seeing this. Why is this? Wait a second. This room isn't even. What? No way. Oh, hold everything. Why is this room not even? This side. I didn't push it a block in. Oh no. Why was this side not pushed in? Crap. Alright, so looks like we are not done with this. I'm gonna do this off camera, and next episode I'm going to this. I was wondering why it didn't look even. I was so confused. I don't know how I didn't even realize it down here that this room wasn't even. But okay, so that's going to be some after episode shenanigans. I'm going to fix that up, and I will show you that next episode. So looks like we aren't moving on anything else. I'm just gonna call it there and go fix that. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.